Hey everybody, it's your boy AG, and today we've actually got some non-Nintendo news to cover. Well, potentially non-Nintendo news to cover. Earlier today, it was announced that Atlus, the people behind Persona and the Shin Megami Tensei series and many other RPGs, are working on a new title that's almost ready to be revealed. If you're familiar with Atlus and all the games that they've developed or published, you're probably wondering why this is even news. This is something they do all the time. They make new IPs almost yearly. True, but it's the way this one's being gone about. Let me get into it. With the announcement of this new game, Atlus has gone on ahead and created a brand new studio for it, with the studio's name being Studio Zero. Not much is really known about this new studio besides its name, and the fact that it's led by Persona 5's director Katsura Hashino, who also happens to be this new title's producer and director. But the Persona 5 talent doesn't end there. Persona 5 character designer Shigenori Soejima gives us our first look at official artwork from this game. The artwork depicts a red-headed elfin girl clad almost entirely in body armor and is carrying what seems to be a knight's helm. It's possible that this is our main character, but with this being the only piece of legit art for this unrevealed game, all we can do is speculate. Nothing concrete can be pulled from it. Though it is probably safe to assume that Shigenori Soejima, the artist of this piece, will also be doing the character designs for this game as well. And this gets me really excited personally. I've always been a fan of his work, and it'll be interesting to see him step away from the more current era designs to doing something more medieval, based off of this piece of art, of which I assume is a knight. With two members of the Persona 5 dev team already seemingly working on this brand new game, something tells me that it's not out of the realm of possibility that more of the core members of the Persona team could make the switch to this new game as well. After being stuck on a game, heck, a franchise for so long, I wouldn't blame them to jump at the opportunity to work on something that's new or different, you know? Katsura Hashino, for one, has been working on Shin Megami Tensei and Persona titles non-stop since I think around 2003. So him going out and saying this makes me feel that the next game is going to be something bigger and different from the other new IPs Atlus has put out. Katsura states, 25 years ago, the Atlus RPG uttered its first cry. Speaking of RPGs those days, the stories in so-called fantasy worlds were mainstream. The Shin Megami Tensei series was released as an opposition to such an common worldview, and the Persona series was released as its spin-off. Both series, even today in their latest entries, have always been made with the concept that it will be a counter to those times. And now, in addition to continuing the titles within those series, what will our approach to a new RPG be? That is, to challenge the norms of the genre gamers have been consuming for decades? The challenge is about to begin. We would be happy if you would stand by for the moment we began from zero, and the moment we began our challenge from zero. Interesting stuff. That statement is why I believe this game is going to be something huge. Well, regarding Atlus. The way Katsura seems to want to go forward with the game is the same way Atlus went about the birth of the Shin Megami Tensei series. They wanted to flip how we see RPGs, and with that being a goal, this tells me that this game might just be Atlus's attempt to make another big title, or even a franchise similar to Mega 10 and Persona. I really hope that's the case. On December 23rd, there will be a live stream on the Nico Nico streaming service to reveal the game and introduce more deets about Studio Zero. So until then, that's all the news we have. Tell me, are you fans of Atlus games? And what do you think about them making another series that's as big as Shin Megami Tensei and its spin-off Persona? Drop a comment below and make sure you sub up if you dig the video. But that's it for me, dudes. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay golden. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you look right above me, you can see two of my previous videos. So, if you feel like supporting your boy, feel free to check them out. It's okay, take your time. I'll just be right here when you're ready to watch.